What the hell was that about? That was my phone acting up. Awkward.
All right, it's going live. It's going live. I'm starting.
Yes. What's up, everybody? Yes. DJ Chef, take it away.
You are listening now to the Vero G Spotlight Radio Show with your girl, Vero G, on DTF Radio, live Wednesday from 6.
BK, stand up. The champ is here. Holla, holla, hear me.
It's your time to shine. Download the app on Google Play and Apple App Store. Vero G Spotlight Radio Show presented by WhosNextNYCRadio.com.
Sounded so big, I know that you scared, and trust it's okay. I know you've been there, I know what they wear, cause you fighting hard. A body like on that back on the ball. Still want your dream, still want your soul. You trying to relax, you don't have to.
All right.
Yes. You guys, we're on the Vero G Spotlight Radio Show with your host, Vero G. The co-host of Loudmouth is taking a little break today. But we have an amazing...
24/7. You know that is 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, 366 if it's a leap year. DTFRadio.com. We never stop.
That's right. We don't.
That's right, baby. Yes, we got an amazing show for you guys. Before we even get started, big shout out to our amazing engineer, Kate. Thank you so much for what you've been doing. Thank you.
That's right. That's right, Kate. If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't have no show.
Thanks, Tanya.
Oh, y'all so sweet.
Muchas gracias. I like she just comes in and out. Love that. What's my sex life? Oh shit. Let me stop. Anyway.
Oh wow.
Jason didn't hear that. Anyway, so let me go sidetrack that. We actually have an amazing guest.
I really did though.
Oh, thank you. I love that.
That is a mess, man. That is a mess.
I have my moments. God forgive me. But yes, before we go even get started, like I said again, we have an amazing guest. Thank you, Kate, for having him on the show. We'll have him a little later on. Here he goes.
Who's coming on the show tonight?
Exile. He performed in our show in the Eureka Poets Cafe with Nikki Owens.
Nice.
Yeah, he did a feature with her. So it's great to have him back, and we'll talk more about what he's working on, and Kate will help with some of the music, and then we'll talk for him with a little while. So yeah, definitely. So we have a great show for you guys. Please stay tuned, chat with us. Unfortunately, I don't see much here, but we'll work what you have, and we'll see the chat room, what we call it later on, if anything. But yeah, guys, check us out. Like I said, every Wednesday is at 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. with the amazing team and ourselves, and with DTF Radio coincide with that and all that good stuff. So let's get straight to the topics. Are you ready, Chef?
Sure. You want to go with mine first, right?
No, go with yours, man. Go ahead, man.
Okay, the first topic we're going to talk about is, even though we're going through the pandemic, shout out to all my first responders. Shout out to all my what do you call them, workers?
Essential
workers. Shout out to all my essential workers. Again, I want to thank y'all for being on the front line, the hospital, all the medical people in the hospital. God bless y'all all, because if it wasn't for y'all, we wouldn't be getting the medical things that we need and getting the help that we need. So we want y'all to stay safe. God bless you all. We're going to make sure that we do our part as well. As we go through this COVID-19 pandemic, hopefully we will all come out of this sooner than later. And, like I said, it's a blessing. Shout out to DTF Radio also.
Yes.
And the topic we're going to start with is as we go through the summer and the coronavirus, how will the summer look like with the coronavirus, still lurking? How would our summer be, and what will we do to try to enjoy this summer, knowing that the pandemic is still there and we might have restrictions? That is the question.
Now,
I'm gonna let you go first, and then I'm gonna follow.
Okay, well, Katie just said it will look like shit, which that I have. She's right about that.
Well, Katie, I agree with you, because I had some good plans, and we had good plans this summer, and it seems like that's all blown up in smoke.
Listen, man, we don't know yet. We're still going to try everything else, but everything's in due time. God willing. But my for your answer to that, Chef, I would say this summer, I don't know, it won't be the same. Honestly, because people are looking forward to the summer to go to summer vacations, go out with their friends.
There's not going to be any large crowds, no gatherings, nobody at concerts. So It's going to look weird, and I feel sorry for our children. I feel sorry for the children. They gotta sit out, and they can't go out and play basketball, play sports, and running. So like it's really, really terrible for our youth as well as just adults. It's really bad. It's really bad.
Definitely.
But we have no choice, because if we don't act accordingly with this virus, there's no telling it might come back. It might spike more. We don't know. Nobody knows,
So true. No, like I said, I just to add on what you were saying as well, I just feel like, we have to just appreciate what we have every day. A lot of people are like, I have to mention it one more time, but a lot of people are passing away with this coronavirus situation at hand.
Yes, man. Too many people, like, and a few people that's close to home to where I live has passed away. And it's like, I don't even know how to react, like, and I grieved, I feel like they're family and they're grieving, and, I don't even know how to respond properly. Like,
Exactly.
I mean, what do you tell them, besides, I feel your pain, and, my prayers is with you and condolences. But I mean, what else can you really tell them? You try to, encourage them through their, their grieving, but it's really hard because nobody's never seen nothing like this before.
Yeah, so I mean, since the Spanish flu, like since 1918 or something, or 1920, if I'm mistaken, that was many years ago, and it's kind of like repeating itself now after all these years and stuff like that, And I don't know, it's just we just got to take it one day at a time, and that's what I would say with that.
That's all we can do, That's all we can do is take it one day at a time. Now, to answer the question that you said, that I'm gonna answer my question.
Yes.
I agree, and just like Kathy said. I'm gonna agree that it's gonna be difficult and it's gonna be weird this summer, and we just gonna have to go through it. It's not gonna be the same, and I mean, because I like to barbecue. I like to get out there, barbecue, have fun. How we don't even know if we're gonna be able to do our annual barbecue that we always do.
Well, we'll see. I don't know yet, but like I said, it's just see what time and
listen. The president, and the governor, they all feuding, and I don't know, man. It's like we'll see. Like you said, we'll see. But I'm not banking on it. I'm not gonna bank on it. Get my hopes up. Nothing.
Exactly. Amen. Amen to that.
And we're gonna move on to the next question. The next question is let's see. People that's spending their stimulus checks. I don't know who all got theirs.
Shit.
Who is getting their stimulus checks? How do you feel how they're spending their money, or have you heard, or how do you feel do you think it's taking too long, or do you think it's enough that they're giving us? How do you feel about that? The stimulus package, the money that they give. I call it the quote unquote one shot deal, because I don't think they're ever gonna send any more.
Hell no, that is the government we're talking about.
And the way Trump is saying, you get this one shot and you better take your behind to work. So
yeah, pretty much you got to hold on to what you get, in that sense. Yeah,
exactly.
Definitely.
But what do you say about it?
Well, honestly, I feel like, what's been going on and everything. To me, I feel like what they're giving us is not enough to say. And as well as definitely. And I see, like, I mentioned before, it's a lot of people that owe bills, rent. Rent is going expensively high. Food is probably, that's another thing we're going to talk about on the top.
First of all, I found out a carton of eggs is $7 in the store.
That's ridiculous right there. That's like something
I've never heard of a carton of eggs being $7. You got to be out your mind.
Listen, that's what I'm talking about. Like, listen, I gotta get the cow, I get the chicken, and I gotta do myself for free.
Look, the way they make it sound like we might as well go back to the farming days.
Hey,
Go out there and farm my own eggs and milk and everything else.
exactly. Too much. No, but like you said, I think a lot of people what they do is if they have the money, they're gonna first misspend it. That's one thing. Second of all, the government particularly is what they want is the economics to go back. So they're giving people this money first, do what they want with it. But I really feel like in the point where they really have, if people get the money, they have to be knowing what's really priority. Hold on to it because it might be another rainy day, or do something that's going to be beneficial for you in the long run when you build.
Exactly. Yeah. I look at it this way as if you're going to have that money, do something positive, something either with your kids or make an investment with that money.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Maybe if it's even though it's not much, but try to invest into something, or like you said, save it for a rainy day because you never know if something like this will happen again, or a bill come up. You never know, But every person has their own situation that they have to go through with this. So they gotta use their 1,200 to their knowledge. Use it to their tools, whatever they can do with it.
Exactly.
Unfortunately, I heard that a friend of mine was telling me that everybody is going to be allowed to get this check. Everybody, even if you think that you're not going to be allowed, you're going to get it. And I found out that everybody should get it. All the people should get it around the 1st. So hopefully that will happen. I pray that it happen to everybody that gets it, like they say they're going to do. I'm praying that everybody all get it on the 1st. Exactly. So let's just hope we all do,
Exactly. Actually, it's funny to add on to that, Chef. I heard, this is true, that there's so many people that are giving the money to. What they're doing, the government, they're messing it up. And how they're doing it, they're actually sending it to dead people, like people who done the taxes.
Yeah, I was just about to say the same thing. I heard the dead people getting $1,200. Now, how they gonna spend that and they in the ground? How you spend that?
Hey, man, listen, afterlife. Somehow they're gonna.
A lot of them people probably used to get high and say, "Yeah, I can re-up and get high on the other side, baby. Get high, baby."
On that supply, that's right there. Yeah.
There you go. Don't get high on your own supply.
Oh my God, Katie said, "Hey, you can re-up. You can still re-up." That's right. You still oh shit, that was a good one.
Shout out to all those smokers. The other day was 420. If you know what 420 is, if you're a smoker, if you know what 420 is, you know what day it was. For all your potheads and Mary Janes, and it was y'all day yesterday. So shout out to all the people that smoke. 420 was yesterday.
Hell yeah. The salute to those who smoke their life away. That's right.
That's right. Salute to you, baby. Salute to you.
That's right. All right, so Kay said she got the plugs. She said, "Let me know." All right. Well, we'll see. But I was gonna just add to that. Well, actually, besides I heard that dead people getting the checks, I also heard that some people are getting more than what they expected to get. Let's say everybody has to get.
Yeah, I heard that too.
They're getting like I heard another person got like $8 million. What the fuck? Like, give me that money, because right now we all broke. We all use an extra bonus, Definitely, man.
Yeah, they messed up. Some people out here is getting 2 checks instead of 1, and it's like, are you serious? It's crazy.
Definitely right about that.
Do you want to do the last topic now?
Yeah.
Or you want to take a commercial break and then do one?
Well, yeah, let's do a commercial break and then we'll go right back to your third one. Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to on the commercial break, we are going to be playing a song which is featured by Vero G, and it's real lyric song. It's called "Give Me Your Love."
Yes.
And it's featured with Vero G. So we're going to come back after we play that song.
All right, cool.
Give me a love, give me a trust, something we can work it out. Give me a love, give me a trust, something we can work it out.
Hello, check your phone.
Give me a trust, something we can
you short. Gotta have me for myself and looking sweet like ya. Everybody getting jealous cause you shine like the diamond in the sky. The why you all of the lyrics, that's me, the money too. That made the weather. Everybody's got the rumors, so we not gonna laugh forever. I got so excited when I took you to the telly. You give me back for sure. That's the sight get lost. We left this bed. Number one. With your favorite spot. With my deuces, I got you more than the nipple. The what's in the air. And say, keep on making love to me. Don't stop making love to me. I wanna have your baby with my kitty cat wet. My baby wet. I don't want to let me poppy. My love is only for you to keep you happy.
Give me a love, give me a trust, something we can work this out. Give me a love, give me a trust, something we can work this out. Give me a love, give me a trust, something we can work this out. Give me a love, give me a trust, something we can work this out. It's something you want to, wanna be my baby. You gotta hold me down, show me what you're about. Haters gonna hate, let's talk, you know we're straight. If you got me, then baby I got you. Gotta keep it real, tell me how you feel. Build that trust and love, see if it's true love. You gotta put her in if you want her on this queen. Cause I can give you this love. Give me a love, give me a trust, something we can work it out. Give me a love, give me a trust, something we can work it out. Give me a love, give me a trust, something we can work it out. Give me a love, give me a trust, something we can.
Yes, 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 indeed. That was Real Lyrics featuring your girl, the one and only Vero G. Give me your love. Ugh,
Yeah,
that joint is hot. I love that joint.
that's a throwback.
Yes, I'm
Are you
giving you a throwback, and then I'm gonna give you something new. It's called the past and the future. That's what we're doing today.
Definitely, man. Definitely. You're right about that. Yes. Not.
Chef,
Yeah.
Chef, make sure your volume is a little louder so we could all hear you.
Yes.
Turn up my volume.
It's not on the DTF. All right, quickly, Katie, before you step up,
I got you. Just I'm reading everything in the back, but yeah, just keep up playing the music.
Okay, she got it.
And it's not broadcasting.
Oh, so my volume is okay?
I don't know.
It's not.
Yeah, keep going, guys.
Okay.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, man. But that's a throwback, actually. That we did that like I think over 2 years ago. We did the video. It's on YouTube as well. You guys can check it out. It's called "Give Me a Love" with Real Lyrics featuring myself, Vero G.
And that's a hot song. I really like that song. I didn't even know that was how many years ago you did that.
Yeah,
the beat is crazy. Like,
thank you. I appreciate
I think
it.
I should do a remix to that. It should be a remix.
Definitely, man. Yeah, definitely, man. But it's a throwback. I mean, yeah, it's a great vibe. You know, loving. You know, it's about just the trust and love and the relationship and
right.
Sure that is the real deal. You know, real deal as they call it, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, definitely. And I appreciate you, Chef, for playing it. You know, and
of course, you know I gotta play some of your joints, even if it's collaborations. I still gotta play some of your joints. I'm gonna play 2 more of one of your joints.
Okay.
One of them is off of well, I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna let you say it.
No.
I'm not saying it. I ain't saying it.
But let's get some topics and then we'll get into music before we get our guests on the show. Yes.
Right.
There's so much stuff going on right now. But I will talk about it in a minute.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. All right, Chef. So give us your third part on the topic segment. Go ahead.
Okay, the last topic is, even when this is all over, the pandemic is over, COVID-19 is over, what is it going to be like? How do you feel like traveling wise, like as far as us traveling, like people going on vacations, and will they go on vacations? will people travel? Like, that's my last question. Do you think people are going to travel again, in bulky groups, or no? Or what do you think? How do you think that the population is going to act on traveling? That's what I want.
That's a really good question. I honestly, I don't know. I think that's to me particularly is like, I haven't stepped out the house in a very long time. So for me to go back, it's like baby steps. You have to start by small adjusting and trying to just go to the local store and eventually, traveling again. It's going to take a lot of people a lot of time, and to really just get back to the normal lives in one piece, because this will affect a lot of people's lives, And for the summer, I mean, yeah, it's gonna be impactful. A lot of people are gonna not take a second chance and should I step out or do this? And they're like germophobic now. You got to have hand sanitizer on you all the time, and yeah, I don't know, man.
I mean, listen, I say the same thing. Like, people are gonna travel, but they're not gonna travel a lot. You're not gonna see a lot of people like on cruises, on planes. Yeah, they're gonna make restrictions on that as well.
Of course,
it might be like maybe instead of how you 747 carries about maybe 47 passengers or whatever, they're gonna probably downsize that. If I'm correct, I might be wrong, but I think that's what they're gonna start doing. And like, if you go on vacation, it's not gonna be like you go to Disney World, or say you go to Paris or these other places. You're not gonna see a lot of tourists as much as you did before. You understand? People are still gonna travel, but it's gonna be like a moderate. It's gonna be very low. That's how I feel. I think that's what's gonna happen.
Yeah, no, you're definitely right about that. Definitely right about that. It is what it is, Chef.
It's gonna take a long time for things to get back to the way it used to be. And I mean, I'm not talking about a year. I'm talking like maybe 4 or 5 years from now.
Yeah, because it's
things to get way back the way it used to be. It's gonna take some time for that to happen. Hello?
It looks like Vero froze for a second, but I'll be here to help answer the question. Just repeat the topic for me.
Okay, definitely. All right, wait, everybody's here?
Okay, there you go.
Okay. Whew. All right. So we should have said about basically how are we gonna deal with after social distancing so long, like after summer, like how are we gonna kind of cope with it and
traveling wise, if people gonna travel, or people are gonna. I believe that people are gonna travel, but it's not gonna be like how you be on the plane with 49, 50 people or buses. It's not gonna be like that anymore. It's gonna they're gonna bring it down. They're gonna make it like maybe 10 people on a bus, or maybe 20. It's not gonna be packed like it used to be. People are still gonna travel, but it's gonna be some distance with traveling and going on vacation. I don't think people are gonna be. It's not gonna be like it was before.
Yeah, you're right about that. What do you think about? Oh, she left. Okay, I think she came. She slept out. Okay.
I mean, I feel like the subways are still gonna stay the same because everyone needs to go somewhere and no one wants to pay Uber.
Oh God, no. Exactly.
It takes me $30 each way just to go uptown with the train. It takes me 30 minutes to go. $30 to go to uptown with an Uber. Sorry.
Yeah, that's a lot of money. Yeah, that's a lot.
That's kind of steep. Yeah, that's steep.
So I rather take a train, but keep my sanitizer and stuff like that on me, like I always do.
That's good. That's
awesome. I think Mayor De Blasio is going to. He's going to uplift restrictions, but it's not going to be where. Because he was talking about something on the 4th of July that they're going to do that differently. It's not going to be big social gatherings like it was before.
Yes.
De Blasio could suck my right nut. That's how I feel about his message.
Yeah, she went in on that one.
You're very uncensored on this show, and we like it though. Woo.
Yeah. I hate that.
Mayor de Blasio did really just shut all of those down, but does not really care about anything at the moment because teachers and children are stuck at homes right now. So I rather hear about what's gonna happen to those people.
Yeah.
And the teachers, the kids, the parents who are probably essential workers as well when they need to get home, and they need to work. And oh my God, where did Chef go?
It was like he was there and he's not.
I'm sorry, that was too much for him, but your guest is here, so you want me to bring him out?
Yeah, sure. Wait, his guest, not yet. Yeah. Not yet, because we let's, okay, we'll have him in like in 10 minutes. 10 minutes.
What guess?
Exile.
Yes.
Yeah, in 10 minutes, yeah. Okay, what's going on? Okay. Yeah, so I guess we continue on.
Oh, welcome back. Here you go.
Yeah. All right, so this is cool. I'm liking this. I like musical chairs. I love it. Working with it, working it. Yes. All right, so let's get right to the two quick topics, Chef. All right, so the first one on my end right now, guys, is okay. Now you mentioned earlier we was talking about price gouging and stuff like that. Okay, awesome. So my question to you is, and everybody who's listening now or want to listen later on YouTube and everything, how can people like stores or grocery stores, whatever you want to call it, why are they price gouging? Why are they over, like you just mentioned earlier? Why are they having so much? The items that cost $3 or now like what $5 you said or $7 for eggs? Like, why are they overpricing? Knowing people lost their jobs, people right now just trying to scrounge just to get ends meet, just to make it for the month. Don't they understand it? They're taking advantage of it. What do you think about that, Chef?
I truly believe that their price gouging is wrong. They're taking advantage, and I feel like the mayor and the people of the city, whatever they not saying anything about it, and it's wrong. Yeah. People don't have the money like that.
Definitely.
It's bad enough as it is that they're giving food at pantries. They're giving away free food. Why would you gouge and overcharge for people if they don't have it?
Exactly. That's a damn shame.
And I noticed that they did not talk about that. De Blasio did not talk about that, and I'm pretty sure he knows about it.
Definitely. That's a dead giveaway, but definitely right about that. And my next topic as well on here. With this corona thing going on, do you know that they'll be having a lot of corona babies out here for the year 2020 and of course for 2021 because they say, but my thing is this now, we're staying in, you think there'll be a lot more like production of babies and stuff like that? That's what I'm trying to say here.
People are getting creative, Vero.
Yeah.
People are becoming somewhat productive because you got to remember, after a while of being at home, there's only so much work you could do.
That is true. That is so true, definitely. But also I want to ask, like you think people will also be making corona babies? There we go. Not the drinks, but I mean like actually producing.
I've told my friends that if they decide they want to come out with a goddamn corona child because they couldn't keep their hand off each other at this time, as long as I don't gotta be spending $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 on kids, to each their own. Just work on them.
Exactly. That is so true. Because it was funny. I had a joke about that when this all came out, and we were something like, what if there be something and people start naming their kids Rona or Corona or different names, so that just a reference to what's been happening, and it's just crazy, man.
Know who you should, Vero, who you should ask this type of question to? Your guest. Your guest could fully answer questions about coronavirus sex.
That's what we're gonna have that. We're definitely gonna have that in there. Thank you.
But yeah, let me bring Chef and our guest now, so you guys could do your thing.
All right, Chef. Did you hear that? Wait, thank you. Wait. Hey, what's up? It's like the modern family here. Thank you, Kate. Oh my God, this show here. Before we get you on exhaust, just stay right there with us. Bear with us. Chef, did you hear that question I asked for the topic segment?
Not the second one.
Okay, so this is actually for you, everybody who's watching. You got X-yle. You could definitely have input on this as well. So my last question for the topic segment before we get into the artist spotlight segment is: do you think after now with the coronavirus, people staying home and kind of like really got much to do until we get the outbreak, we call it, whatever. My question to you guys is this: do you think there'll be a lot of corona babies and a lot of sex going on now that we're indoors? Anybody could pick. Anybody want to start out here?
I believe that there is going to be a lot of corona babies born. I truly believe that, yes, because if you're home with your husband or spouse and you're newlyweds or young and yes, there will be a spring of babies being born. So yes, the queen bee is definitely being knocked up. The mother bee is being knocked up. The queen, whoever the queen is, whoever's your queen is, she's getting knocked up. So yeah, I truly believe that, like they said over in China, and over in China, Asia, that they already started making new babies and stuff already.
Oh man, the production of new babies and all the way. How about you?
So, and we're doing the same thing here. I'm pretty sure when it's all said and done, when it's said and all done and done, you're gonna hear about how many people reproduce babies throughout this whole pandemic. You're gonna hear about it.
Oh my, definitely. X-yle, what do you feel about that before we get into more into the show?
I think any couple 6 years, 7 years or better, they're not having no babies. Anybody 4 years and under, they're definitely having babies.
Oh God,
I agree. I agree to that.
Because if anybody who's like 7 years and up is basically either you're married or a common law marriage or whatever the case may be, you're sick of each other. There's no way you're having sex. You're sick of each other.
So
4 years and under, it's still fresh. I'll even do 3 years. 3 years and under, it's still fresh. You still want to be around each other. Y'all gonna start off having a lot of sex, and then arguments are gonna happen. But it's gonna happen.
So now my thing to you guys is, what if, because people can't really meet and are kind of like do their thing. What if you had a side guy or a side chick and you try to squeeze them or you try to get them into your crib and try to do your thing? You think that's possible with the corona thing going on?
Let me tell you something.
It's funny.
You talk about quarantine booty?
Yes, there we go. That's what I was trying to be polite about it. Yeah.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
There's no side chick, side nigga action happening. None. and I'm gonna tell you why.
Yeah.
There's no excuse for you to leave the house if you're non-essential.
I like that one.
If you're non-essential, there's no excuse for you to leave the house. Where you going? How many times you gonna go to the store?
Exactly. You gonna get the same milk?
No side chick, side nigga shit is. I'm sorry. Can I curse? I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Uncensored, baby. Uncensored.
There's none of that happening. This is the driest few months is gonna be for side couples everywhere. The driest. There's no way it's happening.
But I bet you the people that smoke weed, they'll get their weed. They'll get that.
Because listen, and me being one of those people, my shit gets delivered.
Delivered. Hey, look, I ain't mad at you, bro. You got it. It is what it is. It is what it is.
My shit gets delivered, but I can't have a side chick delivered. That doesn't make any sense.
I won't be shocked if they'll make an app for that. I won't be shocked.
Listen. If somebody has to take the initiative to find a building or an establishment that is fully quarantine free, where side couples can meet and leave. because you can't because that used to be a hotel. Can't do it in a hotel because anything can happen. Can't do it in a hotel because you know what time it is. That Rona is out there. So
Everybody's like,
yeah. So you know what I mean.
I got one more question behind that.
go ahead, Chef.
Even if you say you inside with your spouse or whatever, and y'all decide y'all wanna do it, right? Are you gonna put your mask on? Are you gonna put your Jimmy hat on? Is you gonna put your mask on? Are you gonna put gloves on? I've been seeing videos of people doing that, man.
Mask in your face.
Well, let
They've
me
been putting the surgical mask, putting the mask on. They've been look. They put this on before they get started.
All right, Chef.
And then they have their quarantine sex.
Oh my God.
Well, that's just stupid because if you're already in the house together, no mask, what is the point of putting masks on? That makes no sense at all.
I said the same thing when I saw it. Somebody posted it on one of the groups that I'm in on Instant Messenger. Yeah. And I said, how the hell? What are you serious? Are you crazy? Why do you got masks on if you're quarantined in the same house? Like really?
That's just stupid. Again, and that goes for the couples that are basically in common law marriage. If I got it, you got it. That's it.
Exactly. Oh my God, Katie got me dying. Well, yeah, you're right about that. All right, guys. So let's take a quick break. Exhaust, stay with us right now. Chef, just take a quick. Chef, you there?
I'm still here.
Okay.
Yeah. Careful. I'll log off right now.
Hey now. Okay. So Chef, just do a quick drop, and we're gonna just announce our amazing guests on the show. So go ahead, take it away real quick, and we'll get you. Stay right there, Chef. We got you.
You said you want me to do what? What you want me to do?
Let's play a quick drop, and we'll get straight to
DTF Radio. Number 1.
Yes, guys. So you're listening now to the Vero G Spotlight Radio Show at DTF Radio. Again, big shout out to our amazing DJ Chef. Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, let them know before we get into our artist spotlight segment, your social media where they can find you.
Okay, my social media is djchef.qnz on Instagram. You can follow me on Facebook, but mostly all my followers go to my Instagram. Once again, is djchef.qnz. That's how you follow me on Instagram.
Awesome. All right, so unfortunately the co-host, he's not here with us. He's not eating his dinner, but he'll be here next week, hopefully, the Loudmouth. But like we said, we have on here the artist spotlight segment. We got on our bottom, I think in the corner. I don't know. I'm not good with directions here. On our left side, you've been patiently waiting. X-yle, thank you for being on the show.
Hey,
what's going on, X-yle?
What's happening? Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. Thank you. And a big shout out for Katie as well for putting this on. So thank you as well.
Yeah.
Definitely, man. But actually, before we even get to anything, we actually had the honor to have you on our New York show, which I remember you. You did it was with Nikki Owens, actually.
Correct.
Yeah, and definitely, and you guys did phenomenal. And I just want to applaud you for that. Yes.
Thank you. She invited me out. She had hit me, and she was like, "I know it's short notice, but I'm doing a show in New York. I'm kind of nervous, but I want to do What If? Do you want to do it with me?"
Speaking of that, I'm gonna be playing that song in a little while. I got it loaded up. Oh yeah,
that's a hit right there.
All right.
So I told her, I was like, you know what? I said, nah. I said, I got you. Just say no more. And I was out saying, I was like, you saw it. I was out there. Yeah. We had fun. Yeah.
No, definitely, guys. Bless the stage. Thank you, guys. Big shout out to Katie and also to S Rock and the crew. Everybody came through show support. You guys are all amazing. So let's get you ready, baby. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right, let's go with it. All right. So let those who don't know, but just as I say, let the viewers and listeners know who is X-yle.
X-yle is a hip hop artist, MC, writer, actor, executive producer, CEO, lion tamer, mountain climber. I juggle. I tap dance. I I speak 4 languages. The last 6 things I said are false. I'm just joking. But no. Overall, I'm just an all around like go getter, and this is who I am. This is what I do.
That's amazing.
Period. Yeah.
Awesome, definitely. But actually, my next question to that as well is, you said you do a lot, so it's a lot there. But in all that you do, what's the main thing that inspires you, like as an artist, or what you say as an entrepreneur in general? What inspires you to continue on what your point is about with music?
I'm inspired. Music is my inspiration. Music has been my therapy. It's been my everything. So it continues to keep me going. Whether I'm feeling good or feeling bad, music is my translation of how I get my feelings out. So I can never abandon music. I can never do it. In some way, shape, or form, I have to make it. The creative process is what's fun to me, and the stage. Those are the things that are fun to me the most. I like those things.
No, that's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah. Now, this next question I'm going to ask, but who are your musical influences and why? Yes.
DMX, Busta Rhymes, Nas, Eminem.
Those are some heavy hitters.
Yeah. Diddy, even though he don't write, Diddy just as a I mean, he robbed niggas, but you can't deny the hits that he makes.
He's a good choreographer. That's what
you can't deny. Yeah, you can't deny what he does. But those are the people who definitely inspire me, because I can see their passion, and that passion is. You could only see it in a few. Like everybody sings, everybody raps, this, that, and the third. But you can tell when somebody has that passion for it. And that's what I've always admired with those people.
No, definitely. And that's I guess like your motivation tool, as they say, like to just keep pushing and keep working, and more than anything, just now that we're like this tough time, that's my next question to you as well. Now there's this tough time with the coronavirus going on and people are staying home. Now, what are you doing that kind of like to keep your mind busy? And then, of course, are you writing new music, or you getting yourself into that, as they say?
Well, I've got time to implement ideas that I've never had time to before, with being home and things like that. I'm tapping into a lot of different creative avenues that I'm finding very refreshing to me. And it's definitely breaks up the monotony of like writing music, because I'm pushing an album right now with The Art to Life, which is out now. I've got plenty of content. Yeah, I've got plenty of content to put out and promote, which I've been doing. So while that's being promoted, I can write and come up with other things to do. So I've definitely been tapping into the creativity more.
No, I definitely. I love that. I really do love that. And I commend you, because a lot of people usually they take the time to relax with a book or something, but you're still working and you're still grinding. And that's the main thing. Like, you're just gonna keep working and let nobody stop you, and that's great,
Right.
You definitely need that. I'm just reading quickly. I just got your bio. I'm just getting more information about you.
Okay.
No, definitely. Actually, I saw here, I'm not mistaken, I'm gonna make sure I get confirmation on this. You were actually featured on Hot 97, Power 105. I just want to make sure that's correct. Can you give us more information about that? Like how about that happened? And
I've like showcases, concerts. I was like, I think of it. I opened the most recent thing I opened up for DMX last summer.
Oh wow!
That's probably the most.
What was that like?
Euphoric. Like this was the person who inspired me to start music in the first place. So to actually open up for him was incredible. I wasn't excited about it until the day of the concert, because I was like, I don't want to get my hopes up, and then they canceled it.
Exactly.
So as I'm driving to the venue, I'm like, shit, this is really happening. This is really gonna happen.
Oh my God.
So yeah, I had no cameraman, I had no nothing. I had nothing like that. So when I got there, I settled in with the DJ, and the DJ introduced me to somebody who was gonna be filming that night. So I pulled him to the side. I said, "Yo, listen, are you gonna do private filmings?" Yeah. He said, "Only what they want, but I'm not doing anything for anything specific." I said, "Listen, I will pay you. I need you to get my full performance. I will pay you whatever you want, I need you to give my full performance, and I need you to get that because I'm opening up for DMX. Like this is incredible to me.
Once in a lifetime. Yeah.
Once in a, you know what I'm saying? So one to open up was euphoric. The second thing was to when the show was all said and done to actually sit there and talk to him and get to speak to him.
Man,
And
I know you was like on goosebumps.
Listen,
I'm sitting there, somebody that inspired me, and he's legendary. Like,
legendary.
Man, I probably would have been ready to pee my pants, man.
I didn't know. I sat there. I didn't know how I was gonna start the conversation with him.
Yeah.
I just knew I wanted to talk to him.
I hope you didn't start stuttering when you was doing it.
No. I kept it clean. Well, we actually started joking with each other. So what happened? Okay, so what happened was I have a shirt. It's my branding shirt that says my name is X.
Nice.
So he saw it. He saw it and was like, "Yo, that's your shirt." I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Oh, yo, everybody, come look at this. This is a hot shirt. Yo, I like that shirt." He was like, "Yo, can I have it?" I said, "What? The one off my back? You want this shirt?"
And he was like, "Yeah."
Yeah. He was like, yeah. I was like, I don't know if I can give you that, bro. He was like, I was like, it's my rap name. So he's like, oh well, you know, it's my rap name too. So I was like, good point. Good point.
Good point. In common there, you know?
Yeah. So it was definitely something that I prayed that I never forget because it was probably one of the dopest nights of my life.
You ain't never gonna forget that night, bro. You ain't never gonna forget that night, man.
Never. I drove. It was upstate, so I drove from Queens upstate. And when the concert was over at like 1 a.m, I didn't leave upstate till 3 a.m, and I drove back 4 a.m, and I drove back to Queens.
Wow, that's
a hell of a commute, baby.
I drove back.
But I mean, it was worth. I know it was worth
every moment. On my way back, I stopped at a 7-Eleven. I got 2 Red Bulls and candy. I said nothing's gonna stop me from getting home.
I know that's right. You had to get that energy boost, baby. Boost that energy.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Yeah, you guys are no, but that's amazing. I think it's like so. Now my question is a part 2 to that, but my question to you is like after that experience, now what did you like get besides? I guess you guys joked around, you talked a bit, you know, you got to figure them out. Well, my thing is from gaining from that. What did you gain from that experience and towards your music career and to from that point on?
As far as like physically, I definitely gained contacts because I exchanged info with his manager and one of their artists that they work with right now. As far as like personal experience, I definitely got more creative. I definitely was more inspired because I saw a man who for the past, I want to say 10 years, go in and out of jail, battle with drugs, this, that, and the third, to step on stage and kill it, like ridiculously kill it, climbing on speakers, climbing on balconies and stuff like that. And I'm like, how could I not be more inspired by this? I have no excuse not to do nothing if this man can do it.
That's right.
I have no excuse. So
I mean, I ain't gonna lie, DMX been through a lot, man. He's been through a lot.
So many things, actually. Yeah, with baby mama issues and courts and
I can't even keep track of how many kids this kid got. This guy.
I want to lose my fingers. I don't know.
It was dope. Yeah.
That's amazing. Now let's talk a little bit more because just you besides as an artist, you said you also, if I'm not mistaken, you do a lot. You actually you're an engineer as well, I believe. You mentioned.
I could engineer, but I'll never put that to the resume. Like that's nothing.
Oh, okay.
I act. I'm a CEO. I got my own label with my own artists.
Yeah, that's everything. This is your platform. So everything, like let us know more what you do besides the music. Tell us everything. Yeah. With
the acting, I shot my own. I was part of a web series called Lips. We did 2 seasons.
Yeah. Okay, I know about that.
Yeah, very, very dope. Yes, I was on it with Nikio.
Very dope. that right there, that series was crazy, man.
Oh, you watched?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
you know what? I'm so glad to see my black people and my youth. Y'all do y'all thing like that.
Thank you.
I'm grateful, bro.
Thank
To
you
see
so much.
people like you. See
Yeah.
y'all doing this, man.
Appreciate you. Thank you so much.
And it's what you're doing is creating more platforms for other people like yourselves, man. That's all you're doing, bro.
Yes.
That's a fact. I don't. It's funny to me because I want to inspire,
Yeah.
but I never know when I'm doing it until somebody
You're
comes up
doing
to
it,
me.
bro.
Yeah,
You're
I never
doing it.
know until somebody comes up to me and actually says it to me.
You're
And I'm
doing
like,
it because I'm watching myself and I'm inspired. You're
Aw.
doing it, bro. You're doing it, man.
appreciate you, man. Appreciate you.
Baby says, but you gradually
Yeah.
learning from your experiences, and you
Yeah.
could downright teach other people who will start also coming themselves and
Yeah.
guide them in different ways and stuff like that.
Yeah, definitely.
No problem. But definitely get into it. I was just listening. Go ahead.
So as far as the acting goes, we did 2 seasons of Lips. I did my own movie called The Gray Area. I shot that at the end of 2018. Yeah, I wrote it, starred in it, casted it, me and my friend Alicia. And we shot it. It's done. And the release was supposed to happen this year, but with the whole quarantine thing, it pushed everything back. So yeah, I'm trying to figure out the next steps of how I'm gonna release it. If the quarantine lifts soon, I mean, I'm hoping that I can go further with my plan and have the screening where I can invite people out and watch the movie. You know what I mean?
I'm definitely there, man.
Professionally,
I'm there,
yeah.
son. I'm there.
So that's where that is. What else? Well, so I was supposed to be shooting another movie called Edibles. I got the script, and I love it. And we started rehearsing for it, but again, whole Corona thing kind of messed that up. So hopefully we can get that
it's stopping
shot.
a lot of people from
stuff.
doing a lot of things, man. It's stopping a
Facts.
lot of people.
So hopefully we can get that shot by the end of the year. So that's the acting aspect. The music aspect, again, I'm CEO for my own label called Frontline Records. I got a group called Stovetop, and I got a female rapper called Petty. Their projects, Petty's working on her project. Stovetop's project is actually done. But again, things are pushed back, so we're just waiting on the right time to release everything. And that's pretty much it on the musical aspect on those things.
Okay.
And my album is out now.
The girl, but she'll be back. She'll get back in.
And the album that I'm pushing now, The Art of Life, that's out now. My single Ringing is out now, doing great. I'm very proud about that. And yeah, man, that's me. That's me working.
And that's good, bro. I mean, like I said, you inspire me, and you like you said, you're a CEO. And like I said, it's great to see my black people, my youth. I'm inspired. It's great to see that you're in position like this to grow within yourself and do what you love to do, man.
I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, man. You're welcome.
It's euphoric. It's amazing to me because again, me personally, I never feel like I'm doing enough. I always feel like I have to do more until somebody is telling me, no, you got to slow down. I'm like, slow down. I'm like, what am I doing? I don't feel like I'm doing anything.
You know the thing is, when you thrive for what you want in life, you can't slow down. I mean, people may want you to, but you have too many things that's going on in your brain, and you know what you want. You know what you want. Like you said, you got 2 artists under you, and they're finishing projects.
5 artists under me.
Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. 5 artists.
5.
But you making sure that they finish their project. You're finishing your projects. Like you said, you have movies out. You got albums. Your albums is coming out or whatever. So it's like you may want to slow down, but it's hard to do that when you have so much to give and so much to bring. You know what I'm saying? So I understand, man. I understand it, man.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Don't stop doing what you're doing. I mean, people are gonna tell you to slow down, which is good, but don't stop what you're doing, bro. You're on a positive high right now, bro.
I don't know no better. I can't stop right now.
That's it.
I don't know better.
You have a gift.
That's love, man. Thank you so much.
No problem.
Oh man. She's still away.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. I don't know.
X,
But
there we go.
X,
What's up?
it's Katie. So Vero's computer got shut down, but she's bringing back up. In the meantime, tell us about Ringing.
It's a song. The end. I'm joking. I'm joking.
Wow, you got me on that one. You got
I'm joking. Nah, I'm joking. I'm joking. Ringing is the first single off my project, the Art the Life. It's a fun record. It's a club record. It has a lot of energy to it, and I'm very proud of it because it's gotten me a lot of recognition that I wasn't getting before. Not to say that the music that I put out before was bad, but this one really was like, yo, this is the monster. This is the record. So I'm like, oh, okay, all right, let's
like a
run
club banger. It's a club banger.
I'm like, all right, let's run with it. Let's work with
it.
But
the video matches it though. If you watch the video, that shit is insane.
I'm trust and believe when this segment is over and we're done, I will be watching that video.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I got 2 videos out now. Actually, I'm probably gonna drop another one in another week, and I'll drop another one after 2 weeks after that. So I got everything planned out. I got a documentary with the album called "Making the Art the Life." I'm trying to figure out when I'm gonna drop that. I got a part 1 and a part 2. So,
nice,
yeah.
Man.
So I
stay busy, man. That's good, man. When you're an artist, you stay busy, man, and you stay busy, and that's good, bro. That's good.
It's a lot of content, but I love it. I love it all. I love it all. I love it all.
So, X, introduce us to Ringing.
Who playing it? You playing it?
You're gonna play the song, right?
I'm gonna play it. Yeah.
All right. Okay. All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's X-yle. You already know what it is. Live right here. This is my new single, Ringing, off my album, The Art, The Life, out now.
One second, technical difficulty.
Frontline. 5 on 100, yeah, you know what's up. Coming to your town and fuck the city up. Looking like a billionaire bankroll. Told him I was ready, okay, here we go. Me, I'm on a different kind of level. Full speed mash on the pedal. Everybody talking like they got it. All smoke kid, don't nobody want it. Let's go. Told them that the price going up. Yeah, homie, rent due every month. All about the work, this ain't nothing new. Diamonds coughing on my chest like they got the flu. About to make a movie, this is scene 1. On my new shit, this is not a rerun. Right away, I told her, let me see her shake some. She look back, no cap, where the cash at? Bag talk, everything ringing. PayPal, everything ringing. Cash app, everything ringing. Light work, everything ringing. Everything ringing, everything ringing. Everything ringing, everything ringing. Everything ringing, everything ringing. Light work, everything ringing. If it ain't about the money, cut it off. Cut it off. If it ain't about the money, cut it off. Cut it off. If it ain't about the money, cut it off. Cut it off. If it ain't about the money, cut it off. Cut it off. Hey, everything ringing. Hey, everything ringing. Everything ringing. Everything ringing. I ain't really come for the loving. Do say got a nigga buzzing. I be booked, I ain't got a lot of time. Shorty thick, so she mine for the night. I be in my zone. Drinking till the bottle damn near gone. She a thotty, so I know she gon' do it. Bag talk, homie, I be getting to it. Oh, we working over here, what you thought? Fuck niggas ain't tripping, no sauce. lost. I need money I can stash in the vault. Ruby chicks on my heels, got it looking like a cult. God damn it, I'm the man, I'm the man. Move like I need a few $100,000 in my hand. Money in my pants, she can feel it when she dance. On my lap, got it packed from the front to the back. Ayy, bag talk, everything ringing. PayPal, everything ringing. Cash App, everything ringing. Light work, everything ringing. Everything ringing, everything ringing. Everything ringing, everything ringing. Everything ringing, everything ringing. Light work, everything ringing. If it ain't about the money, cut it off. If it ain't about the money, cut it off. If it ain't about the money, cut it off. If it ain't about the money, cut it off. Hey, everything ringing. Hey, everything ringing. Everything ringing. Everything ringing. Cut it off. 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 Everything ringing.
And y'all back.
Hey,
All right.
hey, welcome back.
Thank you so much. So sorry, things happen and
It's okay.
the cable got kind of messed up the whole computer, and then you had to read everything. But we're here. We're here. Thank you so much, Kate. Thank you. Yes, that was amazing. Actually, that's cool. No, sorry, guys. There's a lot of things going on here tonight. Oh my God, forgive me. It's called Ringing. That was Ringing, by the way. Yeah.
Yes.
That's a hot song, man.
Yeah,
Thank
you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. But just let us know real quick. I think you did because I heard it real quick on his phone. But just if I didn't get a chance to just quick like a quick synopsis or like a backstory of that song. So
Ringing.
Yeah.
I was like working on a new project. I was just it was a fun record. So when I was working on the album, I wanted something that was definitely universally fun. Because the album is so themed. So I was like, I needed something that was fun. And my producer, the Prototype, shout out to the Prototype, he played the beat for me, and I kind of stole it from him. I said, I want that. And I stole it. So I stole it.
He knows, right? He knows.
Of course he knows. He knows.
Okay.
Well, by now he knows. So
okay.
yeah. And that's how it came about.
Nice. That's what's up. And that's in all digital platforms where people could like check it out.
Yep, that's on my Ringing is on my album, The Art of Life, which is out now everywhere: iTunes, Spotify, Google Play, wherever you get music, it's there.
Awesome.
Okay.
Also, before we Chef plays another track, I know he has something on his file. I wanted to ask you quickly. I know because right now everything's going on. Do you have? I know you mentioned it. You said you were mentioning working on new material as well. And are you releasing something this year or maybe by next year? God willing, in the situation.
Musically, I'm keeping that a secret. I'm keeping that a secret.
I always try to get the juice. I'm like, come on, just throw a little something.
Musically, I'm right now. I'm having fun flexing my creativity outside of music.
Awesome.
But doesn't mean that I'm not working on music. So I'm seeing how it goes. I'm seeing how the product comes out. Me being in quarantine and everything, and then I'm gonna go from there.
Awesome. So I know, Chef, you have something as well, another song as well.
I was gonna play. I was going to play. What's his name? New Breed. But unfortunately, I don't have that file. So I'm going to play Jag Life's new song, which is "The Only Way Up," featuring J Roses and Strokes and Spades.
Straddles, yeah. All right. So Exile, stay right now. We'll play that and we'll be right back to you.
Copy.
Yeah. Awesome, man. Awesome. All right.
Only way up is to go down. So the only way up is to go down. Only way up is got a new girl on a pony. So the only way up is to go down. Only way up is to go down. Only way up is to go down. Got a new girl on a pony. Only way up is to go down. Only way up is to go down. Only way up is to go down. Only way up, bringing 1s to 20s. I see a bad freak, but she's acting funny. Sliding down a pole, looking so young. In the back of my mind, probably tastes like honey. Every single night when I'm up in the club, chilling with my homies and I'm rolling with thugs. All the bad chicks wanna show you some love. All the bad chicks wanna show you some love. You got a new girl on the pole now. Only way up is to go down. So the only way up is to go down. Only way up is got a new girl on a pony. So the only way up is to go down. Only way up is to go down. Only way up is to go down. Got a new girl on a pony. Only way up is to go down. Only way up is to go down. Only way up is to go down. Got a new girl on a pole now. Only way up is to go down. You can take my mind if you go down. Show me how you bad, joint that's around. Like a siren, I don't make a sound. I roll up, I'ma put it down. Beat the king, representing uptown. I'ma move like I scored the winning touchdown. When I'm in the beat, you know I got it locked down. Really so big, it's the only way I come down. What goes up, really must come down. What goes up, really must come down. Here we go. Number one.
Yes. That was Only Way Up.
Yes, it goes down. Yes, that's what's up. Actually, the video is gonna be coming out it's coming up in next month. Done by J Empire Media. So stay tuned for that. It'll be coming in May. Do you release the date or no?
May 5th.
May 5th. Cinco de Mayo, guys. World Star Hip Hop. So you get to eat tacos and get your drink on and enjoy watching video.
Taco Tuesday.
That's right now. Now I know Kate has another song that she's gonna play by X-yle, I believe. I just want to make sure because I believe she has a second song that we'll play with you or play with God. I just want to make sure.
Kate, yeah.
No, she's gonna play right now. So X-yle, she's gonna play one of your joints and let's get it. Yeah.
All right, let's do it. Y'all, now she unmuted me. Yeah. This is a bunch of goats off my album, The Art of Life, out now.
Oh, that's what she meant.
All right.
Let's go. Oh, wow. My bad. Okay. I have my moment.
It's okay.
Yeah,
she was like, "You got goats?" I'm like, "Huh? What are you talking about?"
I'm like, I want to get a goat. See, I feel really stupid now, but it's all good.
Oh man,
definitely, man. This is like this all the time with us, man. Like, you know,
nah, it's fun. I love it.
Yeah, exactly.
I love it.
So you got goats.
Yeah, I got goats.
All right, give me some, baby. I want some goats.
So here's a bunch of goats from X-yle, everyone.
All right, man. Definitely, man.
Yes, indeed. Said KKI. AKA Solo, AKA Redhead Bandit. It's the king indeed. Bunch of great all times. 3 ghosts plus me makes 4 goats. Bunch of ghosts, yes indeed. Army regime. Josh Jacobs. X-yle.
Yeah, the bully is back, baby. I'm on the move. They heard chatter through the wire, the animal loose. I'll be here until they bury me, like it or not. They try and put me in a box like a dick and some twat. Niggas talking like I'm scared. I'll be waiting around with the keys loud. When you see them, not a sound. Anytime I spit, the crowd screaming, man down. They talking graduation when niggas cap at your gown. If you're gonna hit the king, you better kill a king. Niggas try to swing, but I duck. Throw a jab with a lean. Better leave. Can't nobody breathe when I'm choking the scene. Kerosene coursing through my veins. I'll explode if I bleed. Combo with the ghosts, I'm still a workhorse. Elephant nuts hang while I do doggy style with your broad. Lion hearted with gorilla bars when you hit. Roll with a pack of wolves. Reachability is the focus. Bunch of goats in this motherfucker. Yeah. Bunch of goats in this motherfucker. Yeah. Bunch of goats in this motherfucker. Yeah. You know they hate, but they can't touch us. We don't talk, we just flex on them.
We don't talk, we just flex on them. You know they hate, but they can't touch us. Bunch of cooks in this motherfucker.
Bar king, the weight's over like I bench press. Big arms, jewelry dripping, just know I flex best. Check set, all of us living, so fuck a death threat. Check niggas while I check deposits, I ain't check yet. Get cats, checks next, get bags and let's bet. Coming from the gutter, jumping fences like I'm Sheck West. Killing cats, feeling like the best vet. 1800 east side, but I know the set's west. Beat funk, rolling up a tree stump. Had to get it back cause I was fucking up the re-up. Now they know that we up. You better plan to wait for anybody trying to sleep us. Dousing, niggas fighting harder just to reach us. Never been a liar, always had to use my heart to write. Life has been a movie, horror pictures that are starring Christ. Got no type of sentence, but it feel like I got bars for life. Trying to break the cycle, vitiligo, turn it dark to light. Fucking go.
Bunch of ghosts in this motherfucker. Yeah. Bunch of ghosts in this motherfucker. Yeah. Bunch of ghosts in this motherfucker. Yeah. You know they hate, but they can't touch us. We don't talk, we just flex on them. We don't talk, we just flex on them. You know they hate, but they can't touch us. Bunch of ghosts in this motherfucker.
I've been on my goat-ish belly. Everything I do it big. Willie, coming with that fire, Lil Dicky. All white, Lil Dicky. Puerto Rican, coming for your neck to leave him with a hickey. I'm the prophet in my city you ain't heard about. Word is born. Heard about me through some word of mouth before you heard a song. More positive energy and some real talk. Spitting what I'm living, no fiction, I keep it trill, dog. Back in action, that action, Bronson and Magic Jackson. Catch your lightning in a bottle, bring matches and put a rag and that's a Molotov. Mixed with electrifying electrons. Throw it and watch it blow up. That's every drink that I get on as a metaphor. Always guaranteed, but now I'm better for it. Little man always put it working like a seventh door. My desire is to inspire before I fade out. Got over 14 years in the game, no watch how I play out.
Bunch of ghosts in this motherfucker. Yeah. Bunch of ghosts in this motherfucker. Yeah. Bunch of ghosts in this motherfucker. Yeah. You know they hate, but they can't touch us. We don't talk, we just flex on them. We don't talk, we just flex on them. You know they hate, but they can't touch us. Bunch of ghosts in this motherfucker.
Yes. Yes. That was fire, brother. Fire.
Nice.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Bunch of goats feature my boy Armin Bajim and Josh Jacobs out now.
That's what's up.
Nice. Yo, who created that beat for you?
Yeah.
My dude Prototype, my producer.
Yo, give it up for Prototype.
Yeah.
I don't know why you stole the beat.
He did. He's got 3 beats off my album. That was the first 2 singles, which was Ringing. This one, Bunch of Goats, and another one. I think maybe yeah, three on the album. 3 on the album.
Yo, I give it up to Prototype, man. He's doing that, man. He's doing.
Thank you. Yeah, he's a monster. He's a beast.
Yeah.
You know what I like about it also is like it gives me that like a hardcore kind of 90s kind of vibe of it, like hip hop and like it's just once you want to dance and like do something, you know, like
yeah. I definitely that's what I wanted. I wanted I wanted to make sure that the lyricists that I put on there were up to par.
Yeah.
I didn't want any weak verses. I didn't want any of that. So when I heard the beat, I'm like I was like, I know whoever I put on here, they gotta bring it.
Exactly.
They gotta bring it. I wanted the debate to be not who had the. I didn't want the debate to be, oh, this person had a weak verse. I wanted the debate to be was like his verse was dope, but his verse I wanted everybody to pull different things from different verses.
Exactly.
Right. So yeah.
But I definitely listening to it. Like I do feel like down the line it could be like maybe a continuation of it. Like you know. The other rappers join in and they'll have that part like a verse breakdown and everybody join in. It's kind of I like that. That's
if cool. if I do a remix, then again whoever else go on it, they gotta come with it.
Exactly. Oh, shut up. He'll come back. Yeah, definitely. No, that's what's up though. Like I said, you're doing a lot, and we just want to say thank you for being on the show today and just embracing us, and definitely embracing us with your amazing talent and what you bring to the table, and continue what you're doing. Before we even get out of here, let them know where your social media is, where they can find you as well, and also if you want to book you for future shows after Corona.
After Corona. You could definitely find me my website, IamExile.com, IAMXYLE.com. Twitter and Instagram is XYLENYC. You can book me through any of those. Actually, you'll find me. I'll pop up. My album, The Art to Life, is out now everywhere. I'm a Shazam artist. Follow me on Shazam. Follow me on iHeartRadio. Follow me on Spotify. And right here on the Vero G. You already know.
That's right, baby. Second time. Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah.
Awesome. Actually, before you go officially, can you spit a little something for us? I know it's kind of like spot on the spot right now, but if you could bless us with that.
Oh, sure, I can do that.
Freestyle. Yeah.
All right.
What do you have in your top end?
Let's see. Tell your man, simmer down, I'm on fire, no need to fight it. On your favorite rapper's radar, so keep on eyeing. Yeah, Lou got cash, and Kai got the streets, but ain't nobody repping this borough harder than me, Queens. No need for introduction, niggas know my name by now, better 100,000. I eat you rappers like Mr. Chow. See, all you weak niggas try to bench press. The fuck up out of here with your bony reps. I promise I ain't even gotta try. Your girl giving me rhythm, we fucking, that ain't a lie, huh? She get all in it, feeling the vibe, call my dick the cancer stick, cause I'm slowly killing the insides. Oof.
Damn.
Yo, that was crazy.
That last part, like,
that shit was crazy.
Yes, let's give it up for Exile.
Corona bars.
Yeah.
Exile, definitely.
Thank you.
No, thank you, and thank you for being on the show, and we'll definitely have you in the follow up, and we'll see by hopefully the Corona thing, but maybe next year we'll see.
Yeah. I'm ready to pull up.
Definitely, man. I appreciate that, and like I said, it's a blessing in disguise for everything's been happening, and I want to wish you, your family, Exile, and DJ Chef, and everybody who's watching as well. Just stay strong, stay positive. What we're going through, it's just a setback. You know,
that's right. Be blessed. And stay safe. If you don't have to go out, do not go out. And make sure you wash your hands and wash up, period. Not just your hands, wash up, period.
Wash everything.
I was like, I didn't say wash it, period. I was like, I don't know about that. I meant you in general.
How do you do such a thing? Oh my God.
That's another day.
How do you do that?
Don't get me started with that. Oh my God. Well, before we even sign out of here, and Exile, you could be a part of it. You like? Is there anything you guys want to talk about as topics or anything of that nature? That
I do want to mention that my blend tape is available right now.
Nice.
My blend tape is called Blends for the People. Ooh. I wouldn't say I'm a blend god or general, but I like to do blends. It is on my podcast.
Talk that shit. Say it. Talk that shit. I'm the blend god. Say it.
As well, I am from Queens. I'm from QB. They call me QB's future.
Okay.
So, I want to say this, that it's called Blends for the People, is available on podcast right now. Go to your Google store or Apple store and just type in DJ Chef. It's my podcast. It's an anchor, and you'll listen to all my blends and all my mixtapes as well as on there.
That's what's up.
Awesome. I do want to ask something real quick before we continue on. Just those who've been watching or listening to us recently a while back, Bossy V, James, Vero, everybody, thank you for those listening. I do want to add the April issue of Vero G Spotlight Magazine is out right now, guys. Go get your copy. Yes. If you are interested in Exile, we'll talk after. If you have me on Facebook or on inbox, or what do you want to call it? An IG from there. But this is the April issue. And we are looking for a few more submissions actually for May, which is coming on May 1st.
Okay.
So yeah, definitely. I'll just show you briefly, guys, what I have here. Actually, one of the artists who's on here, his name is Everybody. I believe it's I'll make sure I get his name right. Hold on. Everybody Favorite. Yeah, I'll make sure I get the right name.
Okay.
He's one of the artists on here, feature artist for this amazing magazine. And it's on MagCloud, so you guys could get it either digital or print or both. And it's really reasonable. So it's something, like I said, you guys definitely check it out. And this is he's the cover model, as they call it. His name is Amir. And he just performed actually in our last show, Karma Lounge, this year. So it's really cool. We give a platform for a lot of artists. Is about just support, and that's what we should have in New York City. And you know how, as you know, as an artist, X-yle, you've seen a lot of people where it's about themselves, you know. And we need to bring that support for a lot of artists. There's so much talent out there. I'm telling you, just for the artists, just to be supportive, get network, have a good time, celebrate, enjoy yourself. You know, that's what we provide. Me and my amazing team, DJ Chef and Jampire Media, who's also the Loudmouth on the show. We just want to give everybody a blessing and just continue your work and grinding. That's all. And my IG real quickly, if you see there on YouTube, no, not YouTube, awkward, and you scratch that, the IG. All these things on my head. Diva and Diamonds. What's wrong with me today? And I'm officially announcing, I know Chef was dying for me to say it, the Rise of Vero G album, sophomore album, is finally coming out. Yeah, hopefully it might come a little later because I have to order it, but it's gonna come on May. So that I'm letting you know right now. So
okay, I'm here for that.
Oh shit, he ready. I'm gonna push you down. All right,
I'm here for that.
That's what's up. I meant like a whole bunch of stuff to say one thing. How about you, X-yle? How about that? Jesus, yes.
Me, I'm said it all. I've said it all tonight.
Okay, that's what's up. Okay, guys. So, Chef, you want to kind of close out the show?
You want me to close out the show with one of your joints?
Whatever you want to do. We have until only 7:30. We out by 7:30. We out of here.
All right, so I'm gonna play Vero G's latest song. It's called "Sins of Sorrows."
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna follow up with that to end out with Bossy V's "Take It." Okay, that's how we're gonna end the show. Okay.
All right. Thank you everybody for watching. I love you guys. Thank you, X-yle.
Appreciate you. Take care, X-yle, man. Take care, bro.
Thank you. Till later.
You too, man. Thank you for everybody watching, and tune in next week. We'll have a few more artists actually on the show, and we'll work out all details. But I love you guys, and take it away, Chef. Go ahead.
DTF Radio. Number 1.
Since sorry, there ain't no tomorrow. Hope to see what's in store for me. Since sorry, there ain't no tomorrow. Hope to see what's in store for me. Thinking the vision of this set up. Many for what used to be. Thought we got a limit for a time. Knowing I'm running out of mind. Chasing the minute that passes by. Know how life goes by. Every minute, every breath, every second is so precious. Don't let it slip you by. You gotta get up and open your eyes. Wake up before you realize it was all a dream. Pick up where you left off and see how this will be. Sorrow, sins and sorrow, sins and sorrow, sins and sorrow. What if we then commit sin or do things within to feel trapped or burdened of our lives or burdens? Did Christ die for our sins? No reasons why to live a life. Open your heart and prosper to better things to come. If you change your ways, there'll be better days. Just look up and see the sun shining over you and me. So let's start from now on in this new journey called a second life. Called a second life. Sins and sorrow, 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 sins and
Yes, again, that was Vero G, Sins of Sorrows, artist Vero G from Vero G Spotlight Radio Show. And we're going to end it out with Bossy V's Take It.
Number one.
Don't take me. Just let me give you what we need. Just let me to the side. Cause you're nothing. Just let me give you what you need. Just give me what I need. Give me what I need. Take it in the sheets. Take it in the sheets. Take it. Let me know what you feel. Let me know what you need from me. Take it little easy. Just take it little easy. Just take it little easy. Just take it little easy. Baby, just take it
You are listening now to the Vero G Spotlight Radio Show with your girl, Vero G, on DTF Radio, live Wednesdays from 6 to 7 p.m.
The Loudmouth in the motherfucking building. BK, stand up. The champ is here. Holla, hear me.